So in this video, I'm going to be talking about things that shocked me about Ghana. I'm like, Ghanaians are nice, oh. I was in shock because it does not happen where I was coming from. Customer service isn't the greatest. I'm like, here? Ghana. Hello friends, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time stopping by, please don't make it your last by subscribing, and if it is not, thank you for always coming back. You're the best. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about things that shocked me about Ghana. After visiting Ghana and spending a while there, I'm going to be taking you guys through things that left me in shock, literally. If this sounds like something you want to know, that you might want to keep watching this video. I mean, if you plan to travel to Ghana soon, then you may want to watch this video. And the first one I'm going to talk about, I want to take it right from the time I landed into Ghana airport. After immigration, checkout, everything, after I was settled, the first thing, of course, is to change your money, is to get the cedis. And getting to the bureau de change at the bank, I handed the lady my dollar note, and somehow I've managed to gather like so much $1 notes. I don't know where they came from. I think right now I have about, if not 30 $1 notes. So I just packed it with the other notes I have that I want to change, and I handed it to the woman. The way she tossed back the $1, you would think it is maybe a virus or something. The way she just like tossed it back like they don't accept $1 notes. It was not a problem to me. I did not see it as an issue. Until again, like few days later, again the accommodation I was staying, they gave me more $1 notes. And I went to another bureau de change that was not even in the bank, that was in the city. Same thing, these people said they don't accept $1 notes. And I was wondering, like, what is wrong with $1 notes? What is wrong? I mean, if you have $1 notes in Ghana, how are you meant to change it? Well, well, you did not ask, but I ended up coming back with my $1 notes. The second thing that left me in shock was that I woke up around 5:30 a.m. in the morning, and guys, like 5 a.m. It was so bright already. Like 7 a.m. kind of bright, 8 a.m. kind of bright. So I was thinking it was like 7 or 8 until I checked my time, and it was past 5, and I was like, whoa. It gets so early in Ghana, and also they are 1 hour ahead of Nigeria. I did not realize that until I got to Ghana. And the first thing I could not like avoid noticing is how nice and how calm Ghanaians are. Like they are so calm. Let me just put it that they are not. Ghana is calm. Like there's no noise. There is no noise of horns, everything like that. They're just calm. I notice they don't like Wahala, so they don't like stress, and they are so nice as well. I'm going to give encounters I had that made me feel that way about being nice. It starts about being nice. Even cab drivers, they are so patient and everything, because I remember I went to get food somewhere, and then the ride I ordered was 9 minutes away, and I told the lady, oh, how long would this take? She was like 10 to 15 minutes. I was like, oh, I already ordered my Uber. I'm not sure I'll be able to wait and get the food anymore, considering my Uber will be here in like 9 minutes, and you said it's going to take about 10 to 15 minutes. And then she was like, no, I should not worry. I can explain to the driver that he's going to understand. And lo and behold, guys, this man came after I dropped my items in the cab. I was like, oh, I'm getting food here. She's still preparing it. I don't know if it is okay for you to wait for me to get my food. And people of God, this man actually waited for me without grumbling, without complaining. He did not even say, oh, you are going to add more money for me or anything like that. He just did it willingly, like it is normal. Considering where I'm coming from, So I was in shock because, like, really? That's what I do for you? And the way the lady was so sure I was going to it was like, no, don't worry, you explain to him. Excuse me? Is this really happening? Another encounter I had, I went to get medicine at the pharmacy. Remember I told you guys I was sick at a point. If you've not watched my vlogs, what are you even doing? Like, hold up. Hold up. Go and watch my vlogs first before you come back and continue. So then I was sick. I went to get the medicines I was prescribed. I got to the pharmacy. And going to the pharmacy, I went with just like few money open. It will be enough for me. Getting there, I was short of 6 CDs. So I was telling the lady, oh, I don't have enough cash. Like, I'm short of 6 CDs. I think I'll have to go and get it and come back. She said, no, don't worry, you can have it. And I was like, I mean, that's obviously going to be deducted from my salary. And I don't know how much they get paid there, but I mean, just giving someone a whole 6 CDs, it might seem small, but it's a lot. It's a lot. Even 1 CD, even 1 naira, giving someone 1 naira is a lot of money. It made so much, like. And then she went ahead to give me a number, to collect my number, to check up on me, to see if she said if I have any complaints about the medicine or have further questions, I should send her a message that she's going to reach out to me to find out if I'm feeling better. Although she did not. I don't know what happened, but she did not. But I mean, she felt really concerned about me, and I just felt touched. Then there was one medicine that was just 1 capsule, and then she said I can take it immediately. I was like, I wish to take it immediately, but right now I don't have water on me and I don't have cash. Then I'll need to go and get my cash. She said, no, I should just take water. I was like, Ghanaians are nice, oh. I was like, this means so much to me. Like, I felt, welcomed and everything. And again, I had like series of encounters. I just remember the time I was in car with my friend, and then the lane we were blocking the other lane a little bit. So the vehicle that was coming was a truck, and the space was too small for the vehicle to pass. So he then told us to please shift a bit for him, like to move forward a bit, or just move to the left a bit, without shouting, without stressing, without owning aggressively. And then we moved. You won't believe this man stopped to say, oh, thank you for. Here? Ghana. You enter my country. I'm not doing comparison yet. I'm only talking about things that I was actually talked about. You are thanking me for moving. You did not insult me once. What you would have been hearing is series of ons like ping, 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 move. That's what I'm saying. It just went, and it was like passion. Is it passion? Passion is thank you, I think. Okay, passion is please. I've forgotten. Okay, Medese is. I've forgotten this. I'm trying to forget. Medese or Medese is thank you. And then he was saying thank you for moving, and I was like, yeah. That's what they do for yeah. And one more reason that made me say they don't like stress was because at the time we're in traffic and then we needed water. And then there were these ladies selling water by the roadside. So we're trying to signal them that, oh, we need water. I mean, we're we're stopped by the street lights. So the way we had signaled, I mean, we told them to come and bring the water and then we paid them. They did not even move an inch. So my friend was telling me she has been in Ghana for so long, like, oh, they don't stress in Ghana like that. Like, they are contented. They don't like Wahala, that they won't come. And they did not come. Oh. I was like, I don't like money. The way people will be following, like, before you open your eyes and close your eyes, you're always surrounded with like 5 people selling water in Nigeria that want to give you water, like, because they've noticed that you've signaled one person. But in Ghana, they don't really like. Everything is just like easy. Easy. Like, if I want to talk about how nice, like the nice experience I had, I think that's what I'm going to spend this channel talking about, because there have been times I'll take boats and it's either we have 5 CDs, I'm supposed to give the driver 2 CDs, but it does not have 3 CDs change, and then it just has me to go with everything. Like, it happened or currently, like it happened series of times. I ordered food, same thing. They kept on leaving their change, and I was like, ah. I was in shock because it does not happen where I was coming from. They would rather prefer you give them the whole of that 5 CDs, even if you have to give them 1 CDs and 1 CD, and they have to balance you 4 CDs, but they don't have the four. They would rather prefer to have all of the five and you have nothing than them to give you that one where I'm coming from. So you can understand the way I was shocked about that. And if I'm only talking about the good things I experience, this is not going to feel real. It's not going to feel realistic. It's going to feel like I'm not being honest here. And one of the things that shocked me, that one of the experience that I had that was not really the most pleasant to me, was that some of the stores, their attendants, their customer service is not the greatest. I experienced, I will not say everyone. That was why I lay emphasis on some. And if you are going to come for me, I'm not saying this to get engagement, because I experienced it firsthand. Like, I experienced at some point in Ghana, I cried, like, because I had experience with bad customer service. And I felt like it's because I was a lady, or because they realized I was not Ghanaian the way I was speaking. Like, they did not treat me right at all. I ended up crying. It was not once. So you won't think, because of one experience, I'm generalizing that some customer service are not good. First experience I had, like, that was even the next morning I got there, and then I entered a place I wanted to get food, and the attendant, like, normally I was expecting, oh please, what do you want, all this kind of thing. So I was just trying to go get a seat, so I would get the menu. I don't know how things is done. I don't know how things are done in Ghana. So I was just walking, and the next thing I just said, excuse me, that person was trying to, like, chase me out of the road. And then I turned back, it was the waitress that wanted to serve some people food. And then I was like, I just left. But it would have cost her nothing to, just be patient. And walk behind me while I walk to my seat. Why trying to push me away? And I noticed it was not like that with the couples that were there. So I don't know, maybe because I was a female or because I wasn't. I don't know. But in the night again, that same day, I went there and they've closed, but I did not realize they've closed. So I was on my phone and I just went, then I was trying to, like, open the door. The next thing I just saw, they were just, like, they were trying to, like, chase me off. I was like, like, the way they were screaming, you think I was trying to steal something, all because they were closed. It wouldn't have cost them nothing to say, oh sorry, we've closed for today. If they were just shouting, like, chasing me, like, are you people serious? I'm here to patronize you, not like I'm here to steal. So when I say customer service at some places, like, the customer service isn't the greatest, I'm not saying it to paint Ghanaians bad or paint Ghanaian customer service bad, but I feel like they could do better. Like, other experience, I don't want to start talking about, like, bad things, but also it won't feel realistic if I'm only talking about, the praises, showering praises, and feeling like, this went well, this went well, this went well. I remember that I went to a store. This lady, guys, when it comes to customer service, like bad customer service, I experienced. Another thing on my list that shocked me was the buses, the public buses. Guys, it is so organized. That's just like, it is so organized. I took it. This is one of my vlogs, and it did not feel like a public bus to me, if I'm being honest. It was not rough. Everything is organized. Even the conductors dress so well. They are calm with you. They are not shouting. Everything is just so calm. Everything is organized. The way they collect the money, they start getting the money from the back. So it's like row by row. When it's not your turn, they won't collect your money. They won't accept your money from you. So it's just row by row. They dressed so well. I even saw one that was putting on shoe and socks, and I was like, for this conductor work, I don't know what they call them in Ghana, but people that call in passengers into public buses. So they call them conductors in Nigeria. So the way everything is just so organized, your trotro is so organized. I feel like if I'm living in Ghana, I will take trotro a lot compared to like cab, except I have to make exceptions. Then I'll take cab. But the trotro is very, very comfortable. Like it is as comfortable as it can get. Yes. Oh wow, I forgot to mention when I was talking about dollar notes. I was going to mention that the hotels as well, or the accommodation, the two places I stayed, they actually prefer to get dollar notes from you. So when you want to pay for your accommodation, when you're at the airport, please don't change all of your dollar to cedis. Try to keep as much dollar as possible. Although I saw this that the Ghanaian government are trying to like stop people from spending dollar that much. So I don't know. I saw it on Instablog, but I don't know how genuine that story is. Well, if they are doing that, then you can go with much. But I'll advise that you go with dollar note if you want to pay for your accommodation, because even before I left, I sent a message to some of them. I was like, okay, can I pay you in cedis or dollar? They said they prefer dollar. If I want to pay in cedis, they'll have to use the current rate of that day to exchange the money, then give me the cedis rate. So if you have dollar notes, you just simply pay them in dollar instead of going through the stress of you get. So that's just it. They prefer dollar notes. As at the time I was there, but I saw the news, so I don't know what's going to happen about that. But if you want to pay for your accommodation, I'll advise you just hold dollar because they will accept that much. I think I saw dollar note like a lot, even when I'm in places I see people holding dollar notes. So I feel like it's feeling like their second currency, like they spend dollar. And I was like, oh, okay, okay. And the last thing on my list is I felt so safe kind of in Ghana, like because after when I first got there I was observing to be sure, but after meeting people, after speaking with people, speaking with friends, I come to realize that like everyone was like, oh, Ghana is safe. Even the accommodations I stayed, they don't use like armed securities there. The door is open for anyone to come in, and there are like lots and lots of tourists in the accommodations. I mean, if it is not safe, people won't be going there. If you get what I mean, like they don't have armed securities at the entrance of their hotels, and like just normal regular securities. So if it is not safe, if you get what I mean, I don't think that's going to be happening because I remembered one night that when I went to try street food at Nima, and then we were finding it difficult to locate to get our way back, like get our way to where we're going to get cab and everything. And then we went to a place that we were going to so place, like we greeted the man. You guys won't believe this man stood up and followed us to where we're going. Like he literally followed us to the place we asked for. Just like, okay, I'm going to East Legon. How do I get there? And then he decides to like follow us. Not like it is not. I'm just giving an instance. So it was not like a far distance like that. But regardless, he left everything he was doing to follow us to the place, and he did not request for anything. Like he did not in exchange say, "Oh, you are going to give me this or you are going to give me that." He just did it. He did it out of his goodwill. And in all, I'm going to say Ghanaians are such a nice people. They are so nice, and Ghana is so calm and good. If you want to visit, it is so safe. You're going to enjoy yourself. I assure you of that. And that brings me to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I'll see you in my next video by God's grace. Bye.